Here we have a product demo for Nexus AI as a standalone application. I'm just going to walk through some tips and tricks on how to get the most out of the tool here. We can see it's accessed from a web app, so it can also be accessed from a mobile phone. I can share a resource on how to get that set up. But otherwise, we have a few tabs to go through here, and soon this will be integrated in all the EMRs, so feel free to reach out for updates on that. As it stands now, we have a create a new note tab, we have an encounter history tab, and a settings tab. In the settings tab, I recommend scrolling through so you can customize if you'd like an encounter timestamp on there, any languages that you might speak with your patients. I'll do a slow scroll through here. You can select up to 4 at the same time to tell the tool to listen to those 4 languages. Any conversation had in those 4 languages will output a note in the English language. We have the ability to customize your templates. We also have 75 preset ones. But if you do find you'd like to customize your own from scratch, you can absolutely do so by reaching out to us or by simply putting the information or the existing template in here to request it. You can set your default template, which is typically a SOAP note, but you can adjust it to anything that you'd like, including your own pre-designed templates, and a favorites tab here so that whenever you complete a note, you'll find the favorites right at the top of the list. You won't have to scroll through the alphabetical order. Anytime you do make changes to the settings tab, you're going to want to save all settings so that it is applied. From the create a new note tab, you can simply click on the button in the bottom right corner. It'll prompt you to note that you have patient consent, which you can toggle off if you'd like. And then it'll start listening and transcribing the conversation. So you'll get some feedback at the bottom that the audio wave is being captured. And then between the conversation and anything that's included in your scratchpad here that's medically relevant, your note will then be summarized and output. In the scratchpad, we could recommend typing down some notes, maybe anything you don't want to vocalize in front of the patient. You could copy and paste in a medication list or a previous patient history that's relevant. And at the top here, you can also label your encounter so that if you're not able to get around to copying and pasting immediately after, you can find it in your history saved by date and timestamp, as well as a convenient label. So to put some medical context into this example here, maybe the patient would say, "Oh, thanks for seeing me. I've had a sore throat for the last 3 days. It hurts to swallow. I've got some swelling. I took a rapid COVID test. It came back negative. I think I might have a fever too. Can you take a look at me?" You'll say, "All right, jump up on the bed here. I'll take a look at you. But any other symptoms to report?" And I'll say, "No, no other symptoms. I don't think." Okay. Just taking a look down your throat, I can see some redness and swelling, some exudate on your tonsils. I'll take a look in your ears here. Okay, all clear. I'm just going to get some vitals from you. Your blood pressure is 120/80. Your pulse is 71. And your temperature here is 38.3 degrees. So it's a bit high. You've got a bit of a fever. Are you on any medications? Do you have any allergies? I'll say, no, no allergies, no medications. Say, okay, well, to me, this looks like a strep throat. So I'll prescribe you penicillin to take 3 times daily for the next 10 days, 500 milligrams. Come back and see me if things aren't getting any better and make sure you complete the course of your medication. You can also do saltwater gargles and drink warm fluids like tea to help with the sore throat. Is there anything else I can help you with? And they'll, of course, do a laundry list of items that you can go over with them. And the tool will do a great job in these complex scenarios with multi-issues of summarizing your note and organizing it accordingly. But for example's sake, you'll see the patient out of the room. You'll click the stop button here, and it'll put together a nice summarized note in your desired template. So in this case, it's a SOAP note. We can scroll through, edit it as we please. We'll see all the medically relevant information is captured in there. And then we can click this copy button, navigate over to our EMR, and paste the note in. We can then come back here. If we then needed to generate a referral letter, for example, or a consult letter, we could simply click on that template and it'll put together a note for us. If you did mention referring a patient off for one of multiple issues, the tool is smart enough to understand what context belongs with that referral and which issue you were talking about to only include the relevant information for the referral. So if it was a knee and a sore throat, for example, and you're referring them off for the knee, it would just be relevant information in here, which is a nice touch. From here, you'd then copy this note again, navigate over, referral that gets sent out. Just to touch on what the encounter history tab looks like, we can see here, it does keep your notes organized nicely for you with date and timestamp, but you can pop open that note like the one we just took. Make any edits, make any other templates from it you'd like. Your encounter history does stay for 48 hours. Be deleted. You can search in here if you need to for a patient name or initials, and you can navigate this pretty smoothly. We also have a settings tab here, which I've gone through. So between those three tabs, you can use the tool, like I said, outside of the EMR on your mobile phone or wherever you need to. Wherever you log in to your Nexus AI account, your encounter history tab will sync. If you have any questions about timelines for integrations, how to make custom templates, adjust languages, or get the most out of the tool, please feel free to reach out. Happy to schedule one-on-one sessions or offer more support as needed.